comment about it, you know nothing. You don't have anything to offer. Getting online to create content and you don't know what, no consistency, you need to watch out. Don't be so fast to think that you will make it within no time to where you want to be. Yeah, you can, but what is that are you telling us? What's on the table? Have you read the guideline? I felt myself, it's like things were not working for me. I was worn out. Nobody was there for me. I didn't even reach out to anybody. I felt like this is the end of it. That's the way it is. Anything more than that, I was not into it. Because I didn't know what to do, what to say. I didn't know. Well, retro was on my way. I never had energy anymore. I was lost and lost. Nobody came for my rescue. Nobody came to say we're going to help you. Nobody appeared. I went into this journey alone. And I came back alone, complaining, accusing myself. Did I set my standard so high and was I so much passionate about achieving and yet I didn't know what I wanted to achieve? Maybe perhaps that's why I made a mistake. Maybe I didn't have proper information. I found myself in jeopardy. I found myself in a situation that if I talk about it, you might think I'm scamming. You might think I'm illusional. I'm hallucinating. That's not the case. This life experience, you ought to forget, to claim, to prove. I was hit by anxiety. I didn't know what to do. Planning up the ladder is a challenge. Down the ladder is a swift flow, all the way down to the drain. The drain, or all the way to the tunnel, like this tunnel you see here. Goodbye. I don't want to end this conversation because if I end it, there are some people who will not pick what I'm talking about. There are some people who will not understand why I'm here. I don't need you to understand why I'm here. I need you to make adjustment. Tabiso Molele. Hi, Tabiso. How are you? Welcome. Welcome very much. Welcome, welcome. You can stream, you can do whatever it takes to build a channel. But remember, this channel here is not for you alone, it's for everyone. So what you're putting in there must be respect. There must be, don't just saturate people with illusions. Be factual. Face the reality. Have the conscience to draw to derive at the point of interest. That doesn't only suit you, but everybody. And what you know, pour it out in a credible way, will understand you. It is what it is. Did I know that my channel will not be monetized? No. Hey, I want this machine to hold, but the weed is blowing it away. Waiting for the monetization, it's like a human being when the life is coming to an end. You know you're going to face your maker. So you reconcile your heart and all the deeds you did. Monetization journey on content creation is judged by your moral guidance. How you guided yourself when you're making that content. Don't go naked, talking the way you want to talk online. You do what you want to do. You think that you're waiting for the day of monetization. They'll vet you. They'll check the guideline. Do you meet the guideline? What does the policy say? You'll get angry for nothing. When you know you have clocked 4,000 watch hours, but you have a junk of information there nobody want to look at. It's not educational. It's not in. It's not. It's in. It's living in the world of lies. Get it? You know, the brain of a human being can stretch to a petabyte, infinite capacity. You have only used, I think, not even a quarter of your brain for a lifespan, because if you live at most is 5,000 weeks, because 3,400 weeks is 70 years. Do the maths there, you see. So 4,000 weeks, 5,000 weeks, I don't think it's those people who are 100 and something. So the energy path you followed when you're coming to this earth, the frequency of vibration, if it stretches to 5,000, then you live longer. If not, go where we go. Go where we go. You go where we go. Yes, I've spoken about the importance of integrity, because I felt so much pain the moment I did content and I lost. Can you imagine spending time like this? Then you lose your content because you fail to follow one of the guidelines, or you have a copyright claim. And the clip that they're saying is having copyright is the one that gave you so much. You feel now you're on top of the world. Then they tell you, come here, buddy. We are not going to accuse you. There is a claim. I have 4,000 watch hours. I have made credible, videos. What is going on? You are flagged down. You will not know what hit you. You'll see like the earth is melting down into pieces, and you're going to the pinnacle of its creation. Pilani Lushamba, how are you? So the integrity you have when you're creating content and presentation and guided moral words you pour out will determine the road to monetization. Otherwise, it is what it is. This channel you're watching here, it has 28,000 watch hours. And I can do analytic for you. Lifetime analytic. Just wait a minute. But it's not monetized. Why? Copyright strike. When? The last minute, thinking I've made it. Pilani, I'm good, brother. I'm alright. I'm alright, man. I'm doing great. No complaint. No complaint at all. I want to do live, what do you call it? Lifetime watch hours on this channel right now here. Here it is. I don't know whether you can be able to see it clearly. It's something to do with 4,000. You see, free 28,000 and 348 461 watch hours 29,200. It is what it is. And I never gave up. I had another channel with more than 250,000 subscribers. They took it down because of political stand. I appealed and appealed and appealed, and I never got anything. I was covering Russian and Ukraine war propaganda and all those things. You know, there's money there in those politics. I lost it. So this baby I'm handling here, I'm trying as much as possible to avoid copyright strike. Copyright strike. Because it's my secondly born, you know. After surviving the heat of building so much and losing it once, now starting again. Can you give up as a man? No. Why? You were born to make it. You were born to survive. You were born to lead. You were born to instill discipline. You were born to move and achieve. You were born to conquer. You were born to live publish. You were born to have a second thought. You were born to be territorial. You were born to deliver. You were born to cultivate. You were born to manufacture. You were born to delegate. You were born to dominate. You can't let it go. No matter what, you hit the road, dust yourself and move. One good thing about being here, I can even do the editing of my stuff nicely. Nicely. It is what it is. I'm using CapCut. Nobody will come for your rescue. You have to fight for your survival, regardless of whatever it takes. Regardless of what you're going through. Regardless, if you give up easily, then you're a weak man. Men, they don't give up. No, men, they don't give up. They shoulder on. They shoulder on. They shoulder on. They soldier on. And they soldier on. Those are three somehow related kind of words. And a man does not go to disclose his weakness to the opposite gender. He looks for a man like himself, the same integrity, the same caliber, the same age, or a little bit elderly, and pour out the weaknesses you have or what you're going through. That's what we call you shoulder on. And then you soldier on. And then you weld it. You are complaining about being cold. What about the fish that is in this water? It's cold-blooded, but when you cut it, it has blood. God is amazing. God is amazing. He's so amazing. You're covering yourself in blankets, wearing all these jerseys and everything. The fish you eat is in the water, and it's cold. What about that? So we soldier on, we march forward with less complaint because people have gone through a lot, and these people, they're still pushing. You don't need to give up. I never gave up. I lost monetization. I never gave up. I have other platforms like Reddit, 10,000 subscribers, Facebook, 20,000 subscribers, and on and on and on. TikTok, you know, and other blogs, Pinterest, Quora, LinkedIn. You have to build yourself and don't put all your eggs in one basket because if they break, it's very difficult to elevate yourself again. I'm trying to build up something that is lukewarm, down, spiral, trying to climb a hill again with minimal damage to avoid judgment or people being judgmental. When it comes to that time, I expect much for my rewards, and nobody is there. Nobody wants to know, nobody wants to hear, nobody cares. The reason why I'm going live and doing all these things I'm doing is because I want you to learn a lesson. I want you to learn something. I want you to learn something from me. I want you to learn something from me. And what I want you to learn from me is not an easy thing. What I want you to learn from me is not something easy. No. Because if I tell you it's easy, I'm gonna lie to you. I'm gonna lie to you. I'm not here to lie to you. I'm here to give you my pain so you make the right decision. Don't just build content. Don't just build content. Don't just build content and you don't know what you're building. No. Build content and you know what you're building. Can I make such a good video and nobody is there to like the video? You know, it's amazing me. Where are my supporters? Where are the people who claim to support me? Where are the people who claim, hey, we are there for you. You're there for us. You're such a good man. You're such a good person. Hey, we miss you. Where are they? Where are these people? Where are these people? Hey, hey, you are doing good. Hey, I love your content. Hey, come and support me. No, me, I'm not like that. I'm not like so. Men, little men don't beg. What are you begging? Little men, they cry to God for vision, clarity, for direction, for pathway to greater definitions of things. Instead of begging for food, why can't I get a fish rod and sit here and fish? If I don't catch here, I'll get it there down, end of the tunnel. If not there, I'll go up. And within 2 hours, I have fish here. I have the matchstick in my pocket. I make these stones here. I put a wire mesh. I dissect the fish. I put it there and get a little bit of salt. I eat. Men don't beg. And men don't retreat. No. If you retreat, what about your son? What about your woman? You need to face the challenges the way they are hitting you. The way the challenges are hitting you is the same way you need to face them. So when I'm in this blood and cold here, giving you lecture, telling you what I've gone through, the consequences, I don't want you to make those mistakes. I've shown you here, my channel, it has 28,000 watch hours, not monetized. Why? I'm rebuilding because I made a mistake and I lost. It is what it is. And then stop making content or going to social media thinking that you're pegging your fortunes there. No. Have other physical things going. Have a lunch. Have a place where you have cows. You have mangoes. You have chickens. You have goats. You got to collect eggs. You got to. You milk them. You go with a basket. You collect the falling mangoes, the avocados, the oranges. Not going to the shops to buy them. Grow them. For instance, wait a minute. This tunnel here, if you block there, under that bridge you block there, and you block on the other tunnel there up, here, you can just put a wire mesh here and a wire mesh there. You go and get those fish, the little ones, you put them here. Every day you'll be putting pellets here. Within 6 months, you do know how many fish you'll be having here. You'll have fish for the whole of rest of the year. That's what you call a man. You see this ground here. You get the veggies here, you get there, water there. You get there, fish there. What is missing? Rice. Can I tell you what to do to get rice? That's topic number 2. Zero spending healthy food. It is what it is. Sometimes I talk too much. I talk. I talk. And I think I talk too much. Very few people who are there for me. And even if they're there, they have interest. I'm very sure that's what it is. But me, I'm a good person. I don't do something because I expect something from you. I do it because it is my responsibility. Because tomorrow, what if? what I want to do or what I'm doing, I'll also need it to be done to my son. So why should I be into other people's affair like I don't want? No, no. You see, this life I'm doing, I don't expect love. I don't. Why should I be into other people's affair like I don't want? No. You see, this life I'm doing, I don't expect love. I don't. Why should I? Because even if I expect love, it's going to be lukewarm. It's not real. It's not real. You see, this life I'm doing, I don't expect love. It's not real. It's fake. I don't. Why should I? Because even if I expect love, other people's affair is going to be real. Even Jesus, he taught, he delegated to his disciples, and then he ascended to heaven. He left you with love and grace to endure. So why expect? Did he expect? He just wants you to do good. It's quite cold here and I'm freezing for nothing. If I'm freezing here and you're liking the video, it's something else. Now I'm freezing, you're not liking the video. So why should I be in the cold? And I have a price. I think I need to wide up. I need to wide up. I do other things. Thank you so much, guys, for watching me, being there for me. I'm grateful for your support. Very, very, very grateful for your support. I want to see what's going on there. Oh. You can't force situations. No, you can't. You go to work with what is on the table. Yo. Anything else is an illusion. And learn to live with it. Hey, I love you. Hey, I want to help you. I want to do. Who? Who? You've got nothing to offer. But you've got more to build yourself. Build yourself. Let the situation you're in teach you a lesson, like I learned a lesson. I was thinking, I'm going to be monetized. I'm going to 80,000 hours hanging on my channel. We're talking 2022, not today. Those hours are lifetime watch hours. They're there. It's more than meeting AI. What will you do? I want to say like Will Smith said, bad boys, what you gonna do when they come for you? Life we are living is like this chain. One block at a time. If you know you know. If you don't know, that's your main problem. I've given you so many notes, so many articles, a lot, to make you think about building these social media platforms we're building. It's more than meets the eye. It's more than meets the eye. It's not what you think. I write softwares. I write softwares. After here, I'm going to do coding. I have a very big program, software for network management, for a robust enterprise that told me, we want your attention. Me, whether you're there or not there, doesn't worry me. Let me see what's going on here. But I tried everything, nothing. Sent me an email and told me I have a strike and my channel will not qualify for monetization. No, they never told me it will not qualify. They told me there is a section, there's some videos you need to work on in your channel. I tried to go through past videos, I came across that one. Then YouTube is very transparent. They told me this is a guy who's making the complaint, this is his email address. Talk with him and negotiate. I tried my level best to, you know, talk to that guy so he can let me use his copyright material subject to sharing the revenue. So at least I can get monetized. So unfortunate, it never happened. I was stuck in a quagmire of disruption. I didn't know where to start, whom to call, how to go about it. I felt worn out. I just locked myself in my house. I just now started looking at all the content I've made, watch hours and hell of work. Building thumbnails after thumbnails, I had this fantasy now I'm monetized, I'm gonna go far, I'm gonna quit my career, I'm gonna stop, and now I want to relax and build the content and make money. That never happened. All those dreams disappeared. mysteriously. I felt like my time now on content creation. Let me not just be a person of victimizing or criticism to one channel. My time of working on this thing is up. I better look for something else better. That's kind of the mentality I had. It's time for me to look for something better. So, guys, you have listened to some of the statements I was making, and some of these statements I was making them because I had a feeling of transition, of, you know, reviewing myself, hoping that everybody will understand me. But that was not the case. Nobody understood me. Nobody. Why should somebody tell me or call YouTube and tell them, you got copyright material and we are not going to monetize you? That was my argument. Understand why? Why should somebody tell me or call YouTube and tell them, you got copyright material and we are not going to monetize you? That was my argument. I felt so much disappointed. Why should somebody tell me or call YouTube and tell them, you got copyright material and we are not going to monetize you? That was my argument. I felt so much disappointed. I didn't know. Did you hear the story? I'm not going to go beyond there. Good day.